Hey everybody, this is Gary, Main Brew Guy, coming at you with Mike Dean's quad. It's a Belgian quad. He says it's dirty, spicy, sweet. It's not quite as dark as I wanted, but I think it turned out well. Wait, I think there might be a typo here, Mike. This Belgian quad is dirty, spicy, and sweet. It's not quite as dark as I wanted, but I think it turned out well. I've been known to do that on my labels too. Anyway, I'm sure you meant out well. Mike Dean has nice new bottle caps. Very cool, very cool. All right, so the big news today, oh, nice hiss. The big news today here is the upcoming Brewtubers club meeting, which will be January 8th, which is a Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wow, that is gorgeous, Mike. Holy. So Mike sent me a nice care package for Christmas, and I sent him one a little earlier, probably at the beginning of the month, and he reviewed some of my beers and gave me some glowing reports. I actually want to, I think Josh is sending me a barley wine, and Mike sent me a barley wine, and I have a barley wine, so I think I want to do a, like a triple taste test. I'll probably get pretty tanked with barley wines doing that, but it should be fun. Anyway, all right, look at this. It's, like Mike said, it's a little cloudy, which I'm assuming that's what he meant by dirty. Belgians just get clearer with time. There's sediment on the bottom of this bottle already, and they'll continue to do that. And what's really cool about Belgians, if you let them, as long as you're sure they're done fermenting, if you let them kind of bottle condition at room temperature, they get amazingly clean and they drop out clear, and that sediment at the bottom gets really packed. In fact, it's really hard to clean those bottles afterwards to reuse them. Okay, that's enough yammering. Let's get on this. Oh, big raisins and plums, and yeah, I mean, there might be a hint of a hop aroma there, but it's just huge raisins, plums, dark fruits. Very nice. Wow. Awesome beer. It does have a little bit of the Belgian quality, but not as much as I anticipated. It's a little cleaner, not quite as Belgian-y, I guess. It does have a little bit of heat on the back. I don't know, did you put the, 12%, that would be why. I think it's pretty well balanced with the sweetness. I would also like to see this in a barrel and barrel age this for a year or two. Anyway, I'd let these things set at room temp. I wouldn't even put them in the fridge, as long as you're sure they finished up. Otherwise, you'll end up with bottle bombs. Okay, about the big news. If you've seen the Exit 12 Brewing video, it's probably already old news, but I'm going to follow up with that. So January 8th, 9 p.m., we're going to have a Zoom call. The links for that are already on the website. If you go to brewtubers.com and you go to meetings, the link is there. It's obviously, the meeting's not on now, but it will be activated at the day of the Zoom meeting. So that information is already there for you. We'll also be putting that on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, I believe. And pass the word. Anybody that can show up, show up. We will record the meeting and we'll try to edit it down so it's not so long, and we stick, because we probably won't stick to business. We'll be drinking beer like we always do and get into discussions, but we will be recording the minutes. There'll be somebody taking minutes. Also, there'll be somebody to try to keep us on point until all the business is done, and then we can, just have a nice session of drinking beer and talking and BSing. We had it at 9 o'clock because we're trying to accommodate for the folks on the West Coast. And if anyone else all around the globe can kind of come in on that, that would be great, because so the folks in Australia and New Zealand, if they want to pop in, it'll be probably a little early in the day for them. Maybe, I don't know, I'd have to do the math, but I think probably around 1 or, yeah, 1 in the morning perhaps, or I mean 1 in the afternoon. But that would be on a Saturday, so it'd be appropriate for you all to pop in as well. Brewtubers is for everybody, planet-wide. Anyway, we'll be discussing the club structure. We've been official with AHA, but we haven't been an official club where we have bylaws and voted, the sun's right in my eyes, voted roles. So there'll be voted roles moving forward every year. People can be voted in, voted out, including myself. And so it's taken the next evolution. And so yeah, if you guys have you show up and you want to become a member and want an actual officer role, be there for sure, and voice your opinion to be voted in on certain roles. So that would be very important. And let's see what else. Also, we'll be discussing the upcoming Brewtubers experiment, which should be really cool. I'm hoping you guys tune in for that as well. And that information will be discussed after the official club business has concluded. Okay, Mike Dean, thank you, man. This is really good. I'm gonna sip this one slowly at 12% ABV. Wow. Yeah, nose follows the flavor all the way through. Clean, no off flavors, so not picking up anything weird. There's a slight bit of heat on the back, but it's so minuscule, but it's there just to let you know it's a big beer. All right, boys and girls, I hope to see you at the club meeting, January 8th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Cheers. We'll see you there.